Hey guys, Mike here. My buddy Matt got this message today. It was cold outreach about virtual assistant offer, and I thought it was pretty good. So I wanted to break down. I want to do an offer teardown on the cold outreach email for virtual assistant company. Talk about what they did well, what they could improve on, and how I might rewrite this if I was going to do it. If this was my business. So I think it's always helpful to think about, what are people doing that's working? Why is it working? Why is it important? How you use these ideas for your own business. So let's just dig in and get into it. So here is the original message. Hi, I hope you're doing well and staying healthy. We are a team of virtual assistants who enjoy performing repetitive tasks for you. Our full-time package costs an average of $10 per hour, and we will work for you for free for 2 hours to see if we're a good fit. Let me know if you need any assistance. Thanks. So there's a lot there, and let's dig in. My first takeaway in reading this was like, I love it. I think they do some things really well. We enjoy doing the stuff you hate. So they kind of frame this up in, we enjoy performing repetitive tasks. If you're a business owner, you probably hate repetitive tasks because they're not helping you actually make money. And that's not driving your business forward. So the fact that they enjoy doing this stuff is a great sign. Then we can take all of this stuff off your plate for $10 an hour. There's kind of an underlying message there that if you read between the lines, that our time, it costs a lot less than your time. Let us do this for you because your time is probably worth more than $10 an hour and we can do it at that rate. So I love that. Want to try this out without a commitment? So I think every business out there, and you see this with softwares usually online, is they just give you a free trial. Try this thing out. If you like it, you'll stick with us and continue to be a customer. That's huge. This is somebody doing that with a service. We'll actually perform the service for you for free so that you're confident in our work. That's amazing. You get a taste of what they're going to offer so that before you commit to, paying whatever per month or whatever they charge, you're going to have confidence that it's going to work. So let's break this down with Hormozi's value equation and understand what's the value that they're creating for us in terms of this equation. So the first thing is, we'll take the stuff you hate doing off your plate. We'll do it for cheap. Your time's worth more than $10 an hour, right? That's our dream outcome. If I could take half the stuff that I do in my day and delegate it for $10 an hour and double the things that make me like $100 an hour, whatever it is, it's gonna be a financially good decision for me to do that. And I should do that every day of the week. And they're basically just saying, we can do that for you. I love that. And then the perceived likelihood of achievement. So the perceived likelihood that they're going to be able to do good work for me, they get through that with the free trial. So just try us for free. We'll do 2 hours and you'll have 100% confidence. If you're not confident, then you don't have to move forward. So by the time I'm making a decision, I'm 100% confident that they're going to do stuff good for me. Okay. I love that. Huge value in that offer. Okay. Let's talk about the denominator of this equation. So the message didn't actually address how long it would take for this thing, for us to get started doing this. They did say just like reach out if you need assistance. So maybe that like lowers, it's like sort of lowering the expectations of how much effort it's going to take. But I think their message could be improved by including ideas in the denominator here. So one thing they could have said is, hey, we've got employees in North America who can take your repetitive tasks, organize it, and make sure that that delegation is happening easily and effectively so your repetitive tasks get done on time every month. That would make it so much easier for me, because one thing about delegating the tasks is I have to think through the tasks. I have to think, is this delegatable by somebody who maybe doesn't know my business? And I have to break down step by step how exactly this gets done. And then I got to hand it off and hope it gets done, right? So there actually is a lot of effort in delegating those kind of tasks. And if it's not truly repetitive, it's sometimes not worth it. So I think they could make the effort and sacrifice on my end less by saying, hey, we would help you actually do this delegation and further drive confidence that this is going to work because they have a system in place that helps people like me delegate. So I think that would have been powerful. And then they also could have said, you can start saving time this week. So just say, we can do this like starting ASAP, and it doesn't take that much effort to get started. Would make their offer more powerful. All right. What else could be improved about this? So I think with any offer, somebody who's reading it, you think, is this for me? Is this offer for me? That's always a question, and you have to answer that. When I read this, I think, okay, I see their offer. They kind of mentioned full-time, at $10 an hour. If you're buying less time than full-time, it's probably cost more than that per hour, but I get that. So what's full-time? 40 hours a week. $10 an hour, that's $400 a week. That's $1,600 a month. So I'm already doing the math of like, do I have $1,600 a month that I want to commit to a virtual assistant team to help me take on repetitive tasks? I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe they're doing that on purpose and they want somebody to come in and take on like a full-time person because then they can make the cut without having to find more hours for that person. But what about someone who needs 10 or 20 hours a week? What does that mean? So I think this could be improved further with saying like, we could start with as little as 10 hours per week. We could start with as little as 20 hours per week. We could start with something, right? And then that might speak to me more or less. Or they could also say like, what if I need more than 40 hours a week? What if I need like 3 assistants? You can say, well, we could do 3 assistants, I don't know. The question is this for me? And I don't necessarily know. And these are the things I started thinking about when I read this. So here's the rewrite. Hey, Mike, we're a team of virtual assistants and we love doing your repetitive tasks for you. Our rate can be as low as $10 an hour and you could start with as few as 10 hours per week. Interested? We'll work 2 hours for free so you're fully confident in our abilities. We also have full-time US staff to help you delegate more effectively and with less effort. It's easy. You could get started saving time this week. So that's my improved outreach offer. I like that. I also like that they're kind of making it about me. I think, that's one thing this kind of lacked was this first message was kind of all about us. I think if you can make it about the person you're reaching out to, the more you can do that, the better as well. But generally, I think this was a great cold outreach offer. I think when you're putting together your own outreach and your own messaging, your own offers, always work the full offer. Numerator, denominator, work it, add as much value as you can, and make it about them when you can, because they're always going to have the question, is this for me? And that's going to be huge in their decision to further that conversation with you. If they don't see immediately that it's for them, conversation doesn't continue. So that's the offer teardown of the day. Let me know what you think. Do you do cold outreach? What do you think of this outreach offer? Did I miss anything? Did I go overboard? Sometimes simple is better. But I like thinking about every time somebody reaches out to me, what are they reaching out about? Is it working? Why does it work? Why does it not? All right. Catch you guys soon.